It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Slot man moves right. Jackson looking to throw right away. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is in his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, "Let's go, big boy. You're still our leader."
Jackson. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down. Now this defense for the Eagles much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And that's not the half of it.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Philadelphia Eagles. Season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. Jackson looking to throw right away. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Shot. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. Hits his running back. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Run drawn up here for Lamar. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, Now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. This one's sent up for Lamar. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
You know, games that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
A designed run. Jackson keeping it. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
First carry now. This is Bashal Tutin. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
From the red zone on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Hey, report!
This one left for Lamar. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. And the Jaguars sending out the field goal unit. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
If they can keep moving that ball the way they did on the opening drive, he's going to be called upon, I gotta guess, Kate, for more than just field goals. Probably some extra points, too.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41.
Here we go. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Slide 50, green. Hut.
He's going to throw it. Next on the crosser. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range.
Even though that run did not net them a 1st down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
White. Set.
Back to pass on 2nd and short. As his target, it's Johnny Wilson. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here we go. Yellow. Set.
They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Set, go.
They'll send him up the middle. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. He picked up 6, has him close. 3rd and goal for the 2.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense can say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st. They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 30.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Working quickly here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
He's drawn up here for Lamar. And he doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4. Pistol snap to Jackson. Finds him on the crossing route. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
1st down. Here's Lamar. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tutu. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
2nd and 7 at the Eagles' 37-yard line.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. Pass out quickly to Liggett. And they bring him down around the 34. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Right back to Liggett. He dodged the tackle. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 2nd quarter lead. Xavier Liggett with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars push their lead to 3.
Eagles 7.
Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Set. Check. Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that 1st down carry.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Ready. Ready.
2nd down, looking for options. Completed to his running back. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ready.
1st down from the 42.
Let's go now. Drill. 52 blue. Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Set.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. He's got it in the red zone. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback.
And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 2nd quarter lead. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. This one's set up for Lamar. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Looking quickly here.
Exit 3rd and 4.
On third down, here's Sutton. And the run will not get there. They're turned away right near that marker. Now it's fourth down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Jacksonville in punt formation. Oh, and it's a fake. Punter with the football. This is caught. And the fake works to perfection. First down.
I love the aggressiveness of that call. B, aggressive. B-E, aggressive. B-E-A-G-G-R-E-S-S-I-V-E, and the special teams on it.
A designed run. Jackson keeping it. And his progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Zone read, they'll give it to Tootin. Same guy, same results. He's bottled up for a second time, and that's going to bring him to fourth down. I think we both... Either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's 2 looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet, yeah, that's one the quarterback's got to rectify.
What are you doing, bro? And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs. After this one, we're going to hit the 2-minute warning.
Come on, slide through. Ready.
They'll throw it here on first. Finds him on the slant. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. Only 1 minute and 57 seconds left between us and halftime at this point. The Eagles with the lead here at the Link. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
He's dropping back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Still going inside the 35. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
This year.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Lamar out of the pistol. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. On 1st down, Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Lamar now from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
Jaguars, 1st down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10. And bring the tight end left. Jackson trying to get on second down. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. This one left for Lamar. His run, that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's fourth down. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
We change it.
Jackson's going to go on fourth. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First down, Jaguars.
Run drawn up here for Lamar. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. From the gun, Jackson. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. We'll bring up third down.
Brings up third down and 7.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Into traffic, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Here comes the final play of our first half. Man in motion, out of the slot. Final throw before the break. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the third quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No, because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No. Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
He's going to throw this one. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So this is going to be second down and long following the holding flag.
Ready.
Looking in the air here. Hits his running back. Here he goes again. It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles push their lead to 18. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Short pass brought in. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. And goes to the hurry up here. This one sent up to Lamar. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. Offense in the hurry up here. Looking for a pass on second and short. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Design run. Jackson keeping it. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Kate, you really do love those 5-yard gains on first down. You know what it kind of feels like? Kind of feels like making pars on the golf course, on the par 3s. And now, on the par 5s, you can go let it rip.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. Pistol snap to Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
13.
Tootin. Dodges the tackle, and he's in. Touchdown! The Jaguars start the second half with some needed points. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in, Miss Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Jackson throwing for it. And no connection on the two-point try. It fails. Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story. And right now, that story being told is this crew is feeling the pressure trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, because now they're still down big. Yeah, these numbers, Kate, they're pretty clear. It's hard to recover these onside kicks. Nice job there by the fielding team, but you see why the rules committee, right, the competition committee constantly searching for maybe new creative ways, because it is just so hard to get that ball when the other team's prepared for the onside kick.
Catch is made in close. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 3-possession game. PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles go up by 19.
Jaguars 16.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is set away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. This one left for Lamar. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Running back sent in motion. This time he's looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. To the sideline and intercepted. No, it's incomplete. He had the pick. Just couldn't hang on, though. And this drive lives on to see 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
They dropped their chance to get off the field. So let's see if this offense can make them pay. 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Nearly got that football in plus territory with the pick, Brock, but the drop does give the offense an opportunity to now punt this away.
Yeah, either way, you should be getting the ball as a result of that play. It's just, well, now it's going to be a little bit tougher. He's got to string a longer drive together. Nearly an opportunity to set the offense up for success.
Foot down. Here's Jackson. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it right too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Ready up.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Red 38. Hut.
Throwing from the gun here. Completed to his running back. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Field, black. Set.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
You're going to try to throw for it. Finds him over the middle. And I don't think he got to the marker. Looked a little short, and yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. They kick the running back in motion. 1st down throw for Jackson. Gets him on the in route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Hauled in left side. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Jacksonville.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Lamar throwing again. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars shrinking the lead some in the third. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
And again, it's Jackson. Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Okay, Brock, dialing up another two-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board?
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Ready.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Ready. Set.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space. Your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. New set of downs for him from the 31.
180. 180. This up.
On 1st down, Jackson finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And the Jaguars have a 1st down. Offense to the line fast.
1st down, Jaguars.
Change it. Oh.
1st down, here's Lamar. And it falls incomplete. Went for the deep ball there, but just couldn't connect.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Here's the backup. 1st throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They'll throw for it. Finds the in route, complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Offense up to the line fast. Still sticking with the passing game. That one's complete, right side. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Here he is on 2nd and inches. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Working quickly here. Third and long for him here. Forced out to his right. This one will be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. The Eagles have the football, and with that lead, might have a win in just a little while, too. 2nd and 3 now.
Down. Ready.
A give now from the gun. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play, and that's good for an Eagles first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Fits it through the middle. And he's down to almost, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
From the gun, here's a handoff. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Set.
From the red zone now. Completed over the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Set. Ready.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And he's tackled for no gain.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. They design this off left tackle. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down, and they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Down the run here from the gun. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Eagles have likely locked up the win right there. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Following the play, one of the Jaguars in some distress as they hurry the medical staff out to look at him. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tootin. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They'll go again here with Tootin. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Here's 2. And forget this first down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Ready. 45. Ready.
Thrown back, it's the handoff. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles put up even more points in a win.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
They're out to try and tack on the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles continue piling onto this lead.
Jaguars 22.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Now come out throwing. Finds him on the crossing route. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Jaguars hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Tootin on 1st and 10. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Right at midfield. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Tootin gets it from the gun. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Throw here, 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Handoff now out of the gun. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, you get some serious yards on the table.
And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards. They're into the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work and really not